Hey guys, what's going on? It is Ash here, coming at you today with an advanced tutorial for Town Hall 9 air attacks. We're going to be reviewing 3 different types of attacks. You can see here, this will be today's episode format. The number 1 attack will be traditional, shattered GoLaLoon, meaning 2 golems, versus a very simple and easy trophy-based design. Number 2 is going to be a little bit more technical, shattered BaLaLoon, using both golems and bowlers. Now we will be sketching out these attacks, so blue arrows will mean air troops and the yellow arrow will be ground troops. So we're going to enter this base from the west using 2 golems and a bunch of wizards to create a nice funnel. Why is this a bad base? Because they have so many high value kill squad targets all grouped together. You can see them listed there: the queen, the clan castle, air defense, and air sweeper in order of importance. Now once we get to the core using that jump spell, we can use the 2 lava hounds starting from around 6 o'clock towards that remaining air defense, and then the last lava hound from the east. So let's see how we tackle this base here. Actually, Jon Snow is going to be attacking this base, and you can see such a traditional army composition against what is a pretty weak base design. Defensively, you don't want to use a trophy base like this, kind of an old school base, a very vulnerable queen out towards the edge, and you know, queen towards the edge is okay if you separate other crucial defensive things from the queen, defensively speaking. So this base, guys, not a good example of a solid defensive design. Look at all the critical units that are all clumped together here for Jon Snow to take out the enemy queen, 2 air defenses, which is great. The clan castle is also done. I mean, the only thing he has to worry about here is making sure he can funnel his troops, his kill squad, into the core, into the jump spell of this base. Now, once the objectives are down, meaning the air defenses, the queen, and the clan castle, then Jon's going to go ahead and start deploying his lava hounds, just like we just drew up on that sketch there. 2 lava hounds directed towards the first air defense. Obviously, that's because the first lava hound's going to be taking a lot of damage and he's going to die very soon. So that's why you always deploy, or at least most cases, you'll deploy 2 lava hounds at the first air defense, then you save that 3rd lava hound for the 2nd air defense. And you can see he nicely uses the only 14 balloons to very, very nicely wrap around this base, really encompassing all those defensive units, holds back on one balloon there coming from the north, and he makes quick work of this base. And the lava hound actually doesn't die. That's not ideal. You kind of want all your lava hounds to pop, but hey, either way, he's going to get the job done here. Plenty of balloons left to help with the cleanup. I always advise leaving 1 wizard too towards the end, or even a couple minions. That way you can just have a little bit extra bang on the cleanup if you need to, because sometimes, hey, if a raid is executed this flawlessly, you might not always have enough cleanup because one of the lava hounds might not pop. Okay guys, so that base was really easy. Now we're going to move on to a more challenging base design. This time here, Jay Holiday is going to hit this base from the north with 2 golems again. Again, a wide funnel here, making sure he clears all those perimeter units. He's going to put a jump spell right on that X there in the middle, and he's going to use bowlers in the clan castle under rage to make sure he takes out both air defenses and air sweeper, the queen, and the clan castle. And then you can see his lava hound's going to come in from the northeast there, and that first blue arrow around 2-3 o'clock there is going to be the first lava hound. It's going to sweep all the way over to that southern air defense, and then if you're going to do that, if you're going to deploy a lava hound to head all the way across the base at a long distance from the air defense that it's targeting, you're going to want to make sure that you're ready to wrap around the base with your additional lava hound and your balloons. We'll see that happen in just a moment here. It'll be clearer once you actually see it. So you can see here, first rage down, always going to use the rage on the bowlers. You definitely don't want to use haste on bowlers. Always use haste spells on your air portion. Of course, you can use rage as well, but haste spells, remember guys, a level 2 haste spell actually makes your units move faster than a maxed out rage spell, so always keep that in mind. Using haste spells are cheaper in terms of spell slots and more effective in terms of speed. The balloons don't need the damage increase because the balloons already do a heck of a lot of damage as is. Their one hindrance or their one negative is their movement speed, so haste is a great way to go for these LaLoon attacks. Even no matter what kind of attack you're doing, if it's an air attack, always consider bringing a few haste spells in place of some of those rage spells. So this is what I was talking about, guys, here. Look at this lava hound. Look at the distance it's going to travel all through the entire base, and it will be almost dead by the time it gets to that air defense, but you can see that Jay Holiday was ready, utilizing those 3 haste spells all in a row to wrap around and really get at those defenses that are all being distracted by that Lava Hound in a really quick formation. So if you're going to do what Jay Holiday did, the number one thing that can go wrong there, guys, is that you're too slow on your balloon deployment and you're too slow on your haste placement. So make sure you place your haste spells before the balloons. The haste spells last a long time. There's no need to place them after the balloons. It will give you enough time to quickly drop the hastes and then quickly drop your balloons using 2 or 3 fingers if you're skilled enough, if you're comfortable with that. Of course, you can tap with 1 finger as well, but things won't go as smoothly as quickly. So here you can see, nice job. He saves a wizard for the cleanup. Plenty of pups still alive. Pulls off the 3-star. Very nice game plan there by Jay Holiday using the BaLaLoon with both 2 golems and 2 lava hounds. So this is the third and final base that we're going to be tackling today. And the first thing you're going to want to do is notice how this base is different than the previous 2. The air defenses on this base, unlike the previous one, are all clumped together more towards the southern part of the base. So what Theodore is going to do is go really heavy ground into that X, which is the jump area. Then he's going to start his air attack from the southeast with that big blue arrow being the first lava hound and then backing them up with a bunch of balloons. Only 1 lava hound will be used on this attack. Theodore is going to use bowlers in his clan castle, really going to try to eliminate most of that core using the ground portion of the army, and then he's going to rely on that 1 lava hound and the balloons to do most of the cleanup. So one of the reasons I love this raid and I want to share it with you guys is because things don't go perfectly as planned here for Theodore. Number 1, his golems kind of separate a little bit further than he wanted them to by both of those hidden Teslas, but he's still able to kind of be patient at this point, still gets his wall breakers in, no panic moves. His heroes are going to slowly migrate towards that opening in the wall. Now, but look what happened there. There's 1 Dark Barrack still on the board, and that's going to cause problems for his bowlers. 1 Valkyrie kind of goes off track, which is totally fine, but check out where that clan castle little emblem is there on the board. Had he placed that a little bit further north, those bowlers would have probably funneled into the rest of the kill squad, into the core of the base. However, unfortunately, they go around the base towards the south, and the fact that Theodore actually pulls off this 3-star, even though the bowlers didn't go where he wanted them to be, really goes to show you how successful you can be by making smart changes and adjustments throughout the mid-raid portion of this attack. So you can see here, very smart deployment on all these balloons, not using more or less than he needs to on any portion of this air attack. The 1 lava hound is doing a plenty good job distracting that 1 air defense, and you can see he actually uses a heal spell right in the center of the base. So these balloons that are very low on health at this point are going to get healed up as they engage this expo. So look at this huge clump of balloons right now. It may look kind of dirty to have this big clump, and generally that is the case. You don't want them to clump up too much, but check out the remaining defenses on this base, guys. There's only 1 wizard tower left, and the wizard towers are really, besides air defense, your number 1 enemy with any LaLoon attack. So he's able to hold off that last balloon, distracting that last wizard tower, and make 3 stars out of this attack, even though things didn't go perfectly as planned, kind of wasting those bowlers, and he's still able to pick up the victory. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this guide, had a lot of fun bringing it to you. If you want to see more guides, let me know what you'd like to see in the comments below. Guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care, guys.